Lisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is you are watching this, I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. Little disclaimer, I am in a bit of a pain crisis. You will probably hear that through my voice, but alas, I am here and ready to rock. So without further ado, let's jump in. The new releases I'll be sharing with you guys this afternoon are going to be releasing on Saturday, August 31st. If you're new to these roundups, what I do is I go to Diamond Art Club's Facebook page and we scroll down and we take a look at the new release previews they've done and we talk about them a little bit. So let's figure out where we are starting. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we had, was this on Monday? Yeah, so Monday this week we had some more Mini Dazzle sets that were released. It looks like we had some dragons, we had some nature scenes, some vegetables, and some sweets. So those have been released. I'm not sure if any of those are sold out. I think actually a few of them did sell out, but check their website for sure if you are interested in them. If you haven't tried a Mini Dazzle set, I do recommend adding one to your order to try them out. They are fun little projects to do. For me, I like working on them when I'm not feeling so good and I just want something small and manageable to craft. I reach for these sets, so I think they are great to have on hand. Next up, we had another release of a new product. This came on Wednesday. So they had these mini, what do they call them? Mini easels. 3.9 by 3.9 stretched mini canvas. Now, I was going to pick one up, but I decided to wait because I'm in Canada and I need, a certain amount of product to get free shipping. But here's an example of their mini easels. There's a couple there that I really like. The Good Vibes Only. This one, Keep Smiling, I think would be good. I may add one on just for fun, put it in my bathroom so I can see it every day. Maybe the Keep Smiling one if it's still in stock on my next order. But that's another fun new product they came out with this week. And then here is where we begin the previews for the week. First up, we have this one. It says, dive into the depths with this captivating mermaid, her vibrant hair flowing as she encounters a bloom of jellyfish. A mesmerizing undersea adventure awaits. It's titled Mermaid with Jellyfish by artist Michael Daoshow Art, available in 22 by 27 inch or 55.6 by 68.8 centimeters. It's going to be a round diamond painting with 43 colors. It's going to have 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So here is that original artwork there. I love the colors in this painting. I really do find the pinks, purples, and blues like this do go well together, and they do look really good in diamond painting form. As far as the special diamonds, where would they be? Probably mixed throughout. We probably have the ABs. I wonder if we would see some pink as an AB in her hair and maybe the blue in her tail. And then the fairy dust, I wonder if we'll see in the maybe a couple shades of purple. They could also use it in the pink as well. There's, light and dark shades in there. I don't think we'll have a white AB. I'm not seeing a lot of white popping out at me. I think, well, maybe there is some white in there, but otherwise I don't think that would be one. I think we're going to see more blues, pinks, and purples in the special diamonds, but I think it's going to be great. It's nice to see more round artwork as well, as I know there was a period of time there where it seemed like most images releasing were squares, so it's nice that they are bringing out some more round artwork now. And if you look at these two mini images side by side, you can see that it does look really good and close to the original artwork there. Next up, we have what I'll call another Halloween type image. This one says, peer into the mystical eyes of a dark feline guardian under watchful crescents. Feel the heat of fiery hues and the intrigue of eerie moons in this intense portrait of enchantment and magic. It's titled Waiting for the Witch by artist Shadow Art Finds, measuring 22 by 28 inches or 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. I love that size range. It's also going to be in round diamonds, 62 colors, including 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork there. We're going to have lots of dark colors, lots of blacks and browns, and then the oranges and reds as well. Here is the rendering. I think it turned out really nice. This kind of image doesn't have thick or crisp black lines. You see a lot of the colors are flowing more like a watercolor type effect. And I know from how they render Margaret Morales' artwork, they do a really good job in it. So I think this is going to be a beautiful diamond painting. As far as which colors of special diamonds they have used, probably the reds and the oranges. I would say maybe we would see some in this lighter color, but I'm not so certain. Maybe they would do a white for his eyes. Again, I'm not so certain how that would turn out, but that is a possibility. I don't really see white anywhere else, so that would only be a small amount. But even like when I think of ABs, I think of bright and shiny kind of disco ball effect. This image doesn't say that to me. So I think we'll see the fairy dust and some of the orange and maybe the burgundy. And then the ABs, the other ABs, I'm not quite sure where they would put these. Again, when I think of ABs, I think of these really bright kind of primary colors, but it'll be interesting to see where they chart them for sure. Next up, we have this artwork. This one says, surround yourself with the vibrant beauty of home where flowers bloom and love abides. Let the warmth and love of this enchanting garden remind you that home is where the heart blossoms. It's titled The Word is Home by Jane Mayday Studio, The Art of Positivity. Now, is this a new artist? I'm not recognizing the name. I could be wrong as always, but if you are new to Diamond Art Club, welcome. It's going to measure 31 by 22 inches or 78.7 centimeters by 55.8 centimeters. I'm going to take a look at her artwork after and see what other artwork she has. In her title of her name, it says The Art of Positivity. So if they have some positive words like this, I would definitely be interested in sending some to licensing for them to make into diamond paintings. It's going to be in square diamonds, which is expected with all of the little detail in this image. 40 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. I would have guessed more colors, but I also do like that there's not that many. Here is the original artwork there. It says home. Beautiful little additions of different flowers. We've got a bumblebee, a butterfly, a couple butterflies flying around, and here is that rendering there. I think everything turned out really nice. I think the size is good. The butterflies, you can tell they're butterflies. Even this little bumblebee, you can tell he's a bumblebee. The small flowers, you can even see these little blue forget-me-nots. I think the size is perfect. I like that it is in square diamonds. I think it is going to come out nicely. As far as where the special diamonds are, they're probably sprinkled throughout. It's going to create a cohesive look. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some specials in the word home, maybe the outline in the red fairy dust or something like that, just to make that stand out. And then we'll probably have different colors of the flowers in fairy dust and ABs. Maybe the yellows would have some ABs, as that is a bright color in there. Otherwise, the other one, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see. This artwork is nice. If I had a nice big house, I would probably get this one. I think it's just a nice touch to any room. Next up, we have another Ines Guerrero artwork. When I saw this one, my jaw dropped. A lot of her art is on the darker side of things, and you know, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I think this one is beautiful. I don't know what it is about the image, but I feel the pain in the woman's eyes, and I do relate to it. So I think I'm going to be picking this one up this week, even though I haven't been buying too much lately. It says, find comfort in the crispy autumn leaves and a textured serpent silently encircling your soul. Those who are lost can find transformation and resilience in the gift of one another. I like it even more after reading that. It's titled The Snake by Ines Guerrero, available in 22 by 31 inch or 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. I like the size. It is in round diamonds. Now, me personally would prefer squares, but it is good to do rounds now and again. 50 colors, which I like. When I say that, I mean, like, I'm not one that likes kits with tons of colors in it. I prefer like under 60. That's my jam. Just lately in my diamond painting experience. Anyways, it has 1 AB and 2 fairy dust colors. So here is that original artwork. She is beautiful. I actually didn't notice the snake to begin with, just because the colors are so dark. But if you've been around my channel, you know I've acquired a couple new animals. They're not snakes, but they are geckos, crested gecko and a leopard gecko. I've also had a bearded dragon. I have had a snake in the past as a child, so that screams me as well. But just, yeah, here is the rendering. I think they did a really good job comparing the two. I think they made her eyes look a lot brighter in the rendering, which I really like. I love the tone of her skin color. I love the tattoos on her as well. I love the colors. The blacks and the deep reds look really nice together. I do think the snake gets a little bit lost, but maybe once you get the diamonds down, it won't. It's just because the dark in her hair kind of blends in with the dark of the snake. But I think it is a gorgeous piece of artwork. I think a lot of Enz Guerrero supporters are going to like this image. It's not super gory like some of her other artwork is. It's kind of that in-between zone there for those that like the image but don't like, you know, the gory aspect of things, even though it doesn't look so much like blood, but sometimes she does have blood coming out from the eyes. You could tidy that up just by replacing these colors here in her cheeks, the streak going down, with the regular color skin if you wanted to kind of remove that part and make her look less scary. That's just an idea to throw out there for you guys. But I do think I am going to pick this one up. I often stay away from lots of dark and neutral colors, but there's something about this artwork that I think I relate to, and it's been a very long time since I've diamond painted something that I relate to, and I know that's when I have, you know, the most fun. So I definitely think I'm picking it up this week. I don't know if it would sell out. It depends how many copies they make, but I know she's popular. It's been a while since we've had her artwork released, so I do think it's going to be popular this weekend. If you look at it side by side there, I really do like how the rendering turned out. She's almost a little bit brighter, and of course that likely has to do with you only have so many colors to work with, right? But however they rendered her face, I like the rendering a lot. It looks brighter for sure. Next up, we have this artwork here. This one says, "Get in touch with the whispers of your heart, glowing with the warmth of a hidden fire. Feel the pulse of mystery and magic as you connect with the deepest parts of your soul." It's titled "Listen to Your Heart" by artist JoJo's Art. Available in a 32 by 22 inch or 80.9 by 55.6 centimeters. It is also in round diamonds, so we've got lots of rounds this week. 39 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So let's look at the original artwork there. This is beautiful. I'm a nurse, and when I saw this, of course, that's the first thing I thought of with the heart tracing in the background. It just reminded me of my medical background. Let's look at the rendering there. There it is, beautiful. I am surprised it has as many special diamonds as it has. I know that we're going to see special diamonds in this heart. We're probably going to have ABs because it's glowing. And then in the heart tracing behind her, maybe we'll have some fairy dust back there. On her forehead, she has a glowing area as well. Maybe we'll see some of the AB and fairy dust mixed in there. She does have some speckles in the background. Maybe that would be an AB. But I am surprised we have 6. If I'm not mistaken, I said 3 and 3. Yeah, 3 and 3. I am surprised we have that many in this image. There's not a lot of detail, not a lot of colors either. So it'll be interesting to see exactly where they charted, aside from the obvious, of course. When I first saw the image drop, I did think maybe it was something I would get, but I'm probably going to hold off for now. I may add it to my wish list though. Probably mostly just because of all of the dark colors, and I know myself. But I think the image is really cool. Next up, we have this one. "Unleash your soul amidst a flurry of colorful feathers and flora. Feel the powerful connection to the natural world and follow the call of the untamed." It's titled "Wild Spirit" by artist Katarona Crehan, the font diva. Measuring 31 by 22 inches or 78.7 by 55.6 centimeters. It's also going to be in round diamonds. That I'm surprised about. If I would have guessed on this one, I would have guessed square just because of all the detail, but that goes to show you that they really can do most diamond paintings in round if they want to. The only stipulation usually is it has to be a little bit bigger to get the same amount of detail that squares gets, but in the end, I mean, I think it looks good as well. We'll see when we take a closer look at the rendering. It's going to have 57 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. So here is that original artwork here. Beautiful, lots and lots of colors. This one is going to be confetti heavy. Here we have that rendering. So I think for the type of artwork it is, I think it's going to come out okay in round diamonds. As I said, I am surprised. My guess would have been square, but as long as you have the image at the correct size, either diamond shape can work. Which color is the AB? That is the question. I'm not certain. I do wonder if it would be the yellow, maybe the blue. We got some bright blue in some areas, maybe one of those. I don't think it would be white. We do have some white in the horse, but I don't think that would be an AB. Maybe that would be a fairy dust. And then depending on what the AB is, maybe this yellow, if it's not an AB, it would be a fairy dust mixed in there. Some of the colors in the background as well. Some of the brighter colors I usually guess are ABs, and then some of the deeper hues I guess are usually fairy dust. But it's probably going to be sprinkled throughout this entire painting to give it an overall sparkly effect. I just see this comment here that says, no, I wish it was in square. I know we all have our preferences. I like square too, but in the end, if you have not seen a comparison between Diamond Art Club squares and rounds, Katie Diamonds and Washi has done a kit that was released when they were doing their trial period of offering a kit in round and square. It was a puffy gator image, I think, that she did. I'm not remembering the name of it, but it was with a young tiger, and she did it in both. And she did a comparison, so you'll have to check her channel for that. It'll probably be in a post-review playlist if she has such a thing. But you can see that the diamond painting comes out very similar, if not almost identical, in both drill shapes. It's just the sizing that is different. If you haven't tried their rounds, I would recommend trying them. I wouldn't avoid an image just because it's a certain drill shape. If it's an image I like, I get it regardless if it's square or rounds. Yes, I do have more fun with square, but that's just my personal preference. It won't stop me from buying a round piece of artwork though. And if you don't like rounds because the gaps between them and dog hair and pet hair, you can seal your painting. Yes, it voids the warranty, but in my opinion, once you're finished your diamond painting, you don't really need a warranty anymore. So if sealing it will give you peace of mind, preventing dust or dog hair from getting stuck in between the exposed glue, then go for sealing it. If you do seal, the only one that I recommend and I've tried is Minwax Polyacrylic Clear Gloss. It doesn't dull your painting, it doesn't crack. I've not experienced any issues over time with it either. That is just a little bit of a tangent there, but let's keep going. Next up, we have a holiday image here. So this one says, make a wish on the brilliant star atop a magical white tree that dances with colorful dots. Twirl in the glittering snowflakes drifting through an indigo sky. It's titled Holiday Tree of Sparkles by Jan Pashley, available in a 22 by 31 inch or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeter. It's going to be in square diamonds with 34 colors, including 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust, and 1 iridescent. So that iridescent, as a reminder, is going to be a crystal diamond. So let's take a look here. There we go. That's the original artwork there. The first thing I thought of was confetti. Here is that rendering. I think they did a good job. I am interested to see where they put the iridescent one. I wonder if these stars in the backgrounds are going to have the crystals in them. That would be my guess. And then we've got 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. We're probably going to see some in the different colors of the tree. We've got green, reds, I see orange, I see yellow, I see dark blue. I think those are most of the colors I'm seeing. I'm sure we'll see it sprinkled in there so it looks like twinkling lights. Maybe a white AB. There's lots of white in this kit, so they can use that to highlight areas. Maybe even a white fairy dust for a different depth and dimension. But it's probably going to be sprinkled throughout all of the special diamonds. It will be interesting to see where that iridescent goes in the end, though. Next up, this sweet image. It says, have a soak in a whimsical world where even dragons enjoy a royal spa day. Bask in the enchantment and let your imagination soar with every splash. It's titled Relaxing Royal Dragon by Eau Claire Studio, available in 33.9 by 27.6 inches or 85.9 by 69.9 centimeters, so it's a little bit on the larger size. It's going to be in square diamonds. That's nice to see. It's going to have 97 colors, 3 ABs, and 5 fairy dust. That is a lot of bling. So here is this image. I think the image is beautiful. I love the colors that they chose. I love the colors of the dragon. I love the purple inclusions in the tub, the water on the castle tops as well. I think that is beautiful. It's an all-around pretty image. And there is that rendering. They did a great job on translating it. I think the tub she's sitting in is very cute. I love all the flowers on the side of it. I love that the water's overflowing and it looks like it's purple in the tub at least. It's probably reflection from the lining, but what do you call them? The steeples on the castle in the background are purple. I love how that looks. I love the archway. They have the plants with the berries and flowers on them. I think it looks great. I think it's going to be a beautifully done diamond painting. As far as where the specials are, 3 ABs, 5 fairy dust is going to be sprinkled throughout this entire painting. I do think we'll see some in the sky. The white and the yellow looks quite bright back there, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw at least some fairy dust back there. Maybe even an AB. They could use an AB in the gold of the dragon. Maybe some of the purple would be in an AB, but I'm not certain. It looks more fairy dusty to me, but again, I'm not a pro. I'm just a diamond painter like you guys, but I do think it'll be sprinkled in. Be nice to see some specials in the tub and the flowers. We've got pinks and purples. We've got some greens in there as well. It would also be nice if some of the flowers in the bushes here along the arch had some special diamonds in there as well. When I first saw this image drop, I did think, wow, that would be something I might purchase. Now, I'm not huge into dragons. Well, I guess I kind of am lately. I've got my own little dragon crew in my house, but this image, I think it's the purple and the pinks that are pulling me into it. I think it's a beautiful image. It's a little bit big for my liking, just in terms of what I like to work on, but it's going to go on my wish list at least. I think it's going to be cute, and I can't wait to see it actually worked on by somebody. Looking at them side by side here, you can see how close to the original artwork it is. I do like that in the tub, the flowers do come out a little bit more. There is more color options. Granted, they're pink in here, and in the original artwork, it is more purple, but I do know that purples in the DMC color code are few and far between, so that could be why they've chosen to do some pinks. I think it does the artwork more justice. It really brings in the pinks of the dragon, and I really like it for sure. Now, I think that is it for the images that we have up here. I am filming this a little bit later than I normally do, so there are 2 other images I'm going to share with you. First up, we have this one. This one is titled The Crystal Realm by artist Becca Tyndall. She is a very popular artist. She has a lot of this fantasy type artwork, which is beautiful. Lots of beautiful colors, lots of opportunity to bling the painting up, not just with whatever Diamond Art Club chooses to put in it for special diamonds, but you know, if you want to add extras as well, I think that would be really cool. It would be nice to see some iridescent in here because they do have these pyramid crystals. They have some crystals on top of this element as well. That would look really cool. I don't think Diamond Art Club has neon special diamonds, but if they did, it would look cool up here in the sky as well. If I had to guess, I would say it's in square diamonds, but I don't know, Diamond Art Club's doing a lot of rounds lately and I keep guessing them wrong, so it could very well be in rounds. I mean, it's not entirely super detailed compared to some of her other artworks. I think you could get away with a round. It would just need to be a little bit bigger. I do think it's probably going to be on above 80 in height, maybe 65 in width, so it will be a little bit on the bigger side. I bet you these stars are going to have either an AB or maybe they'll throw iridescent in. They have been doing that. We'll probably see a mix of AB and fairy dust, and then maybe iridescent if I had to guess. That is that piece of artwork. And our last one here, now I'm actually going to have a first look of this kit. What that means is they've sent it to me for a sneak peek, but it's not going to arrive in time for a sneak peek. As soon as it does arrive, I will unbox it and post it up as a first look. So you'll want to look for that on my channel. I'm not sure what other images this week will have a sneak peek or a first look. In fact, I haven't heard of any sneak peeks going up yet, and I'm filming this just before lunchtime. So if there are any, they will probably be first looks. Now this one is titled Esca by artist Christopher Lavelle. It's quite dark. We've got the lady in the forest by the tree. She's got one of those, what do you call them? The animal traps on her foot. So she's, you know, trapped there. We've got a deer falling down beside her. It looks like a pig in the middle and maybe a fox off to the side there. And we've got some bones there. Going to be a dark diamond painting as far as colors. Lots of browns and beiges. The color count probably won't be too high because of that. Maybe 30, 40 colors if I had to guess. Size-wise, well, I guess diamond shape wise, I'm going to guess square, but you know, again, Diamond Art Club's surprising me with all of these rounds lately, so it really just depends what they choose to do it as, but they may choose square because of all the detail in the tree and all of those branches there. And then size-wise, I think they could get away with like a 60 by 75, 55 by 75, something around there. I don't think it has to be entirely too large. It will be interesting to see if there are any special diamonds. I don't think I've seen a Diamond Art Club kit without at least one special diamond. So if I had to guess, we'd see some fairy dust colors in here. I'm not certain if we would see an AB. Nothing's really screaming AB. The only bright area of this painting is kind of this fog that's coming up behind the tree, but I don't think it's enough to warrant an AB. So if anything, fairy dust is my guess. I don't think we'll see anything else. I feel like it's been a little while since we've had a Christopher Lavelle artwork, so it's nice to see his art making a reappearance. Now that is all of the artwork I have to share with you for this week. Everything will be releasing tomorrow, August 31st, which is Saturday. Usual times, which is 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are part of Diamond Art Club's Diamond and Ruby Rewards tier, you do get 30 minutes early access. So at the top of the hour, you can sign into your Diamond Art Club account and make your purchases then. If there are paintings that sell out in VIP release, don't fret. They do hold back some stock for general release, so if a painting you want sells out, make sure you're signed into your account right at general release so you can refresh the web page at, let's say, 9:30 Pacific time and have access to those new releases. Check out as fast as you can if it's sold out in VIP because it tends to sell out faster in general release. If your painting sells out in both VIP and general release, restocks take 3 to 6 months on average. Sign up for email notifications. Sometimes you will get an early notification somebody may have canceled their order or bought too many or they found extra in their warehouse, whatever have you. If you do sign up for the email notifications, you will be notified once those are uploaded to the site to be able to purchase. If it is within the first day or so of release, it's probably not a full restock. It was probably just a case of a canceled order or an extra kit was found. Keep that in mind. If you made it to the end of this video, why not leave me a diamond emoji? Let me know what diamond paintings you are picking up this weekend or maybe what you are adding to your wish list. I think I'll be picking up that Enz Guerrero and I might add one of those little easels onto my order if they are still in stock. If you are new here and you made it to the end, you will probably like it here. So why not hit that subscribe button? It's absolutely free to do. It's a great way to show my channel support and I would love to have you join my community. You can also join me over on Facebook on the group Licensed Diamond Painting Fans Canada and Friends, where we celebrate everything licensed artwork, and we would love to have you there as well. There's always a link to that group in the description box of every video. If you're not purchasing anything this weekend, but you still like to leave me a comment, let me know how you are doing, what you're up to, what you are working on. I like to sit down and read everybody's comments and respond when I can. I really appreciate all of you for continuing to show me the support you do. Please know that I greatly appreciate it. Some of you know that I am going through a bit of a hard time, and knowing I have so many awesome supporters and followers out there really makes my heart smile. So thank you so much for everything you guys do. That is it for me today. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye!